Hello, all of my fabulous, fabulous, beautiful people, and how are you all doing today? I hope that you're all doing very, very, very well. So, as you can see on the screen, I have our dear friend, Mike from OnPassive, and he's going to explain the compensation plan to us. Here's the thing, I've been looking at this compensation plan for weeks now, trying to figure out how they want it to go. And I think the best way for all of us to understand it is if we watch Mike here explain it to us. Now, for those who do not know, Mike is one of the executive O-founders, which means he's right up at the top, pretty much right underneath Ash. My understanding is that Ash is the top of this pyramid, and then the executive O-founders are underneath him, and then they're to sign up more people under them, who sign up more people under them, and etc. infinity and beyond into him apparently signing up the entire world, okay? OnPassive is going to take over the world. Let's hear Mike here explain to us the compensation plan. For those that don't know me that well, I have been in the anti-MLM community for about 4 years now. I have listened to Huns galore explain compensation plans to me. The compensation plans of MLMs are always convoluted. It takes some extra time to kind of sit through, listen to a few of them explain it, to fully understand it. But I have never in my life been as confused as I am with this one. This company makes less sense to me than any other MLM I have ever even heard of. It's ridiculous. So, since this one especially is convoluted, we need Mike to explain it to us. So Mike is going to do us a solid, and he's going to be explaining how we are all going to make monthly residual income for life if we pay $97 and join OnPassive. Let's get right into it, Mikey. So you will notice Mike is a, middle-aged man. No hate towards our boomers. I love ya. I'm not that far off from being one myself. But you will notice that with this company, they do tend to prey on people who are middle-aged or elderly. So I just felt like it was important to bring up here. I feel like those in their 20s in this generation would really want to know how the tech works. And Ash doesn't want to explain that to anyone. So a lot of the people in this business are middle-aged and older because they're easier for him to prey on. Mike here is one of his cult followers. One of the people who just praises this man. Ash can do no wrong to this guy. And he actually does run a lot of webinars where he explains the OnPassive program to us. So you might see a lot of Mike in the future. I might have some fun reacting to him later on. Let's see if he can explain the compensation plan to me where I will understand it. Because if anyone can do it, I believe it's Mikey here.
OnPassive, working while you sleep. Have you ever heard the saying that the only way you become really wealthy is when your money starts to work for you 24/7? Hi, I'm Mike Ellis. It really is true. In order to build wealth online.
Whoa. Mike, You really just kind of slipped your intro in there.
Hi, I'm Mike Ellis.
So now back to talking about the compensation plan and OnPassive. Hello, Mike Ellis. Nice to meet you. My name is Beth, Queen of Spade. You may have heard of me. We've been very critical of your company, me and my friend, the recovering unbot. So it's nice to finally meet you. Now please explain this to me.
You've got to be able to come in and have your business work for you 24/7. And today I want to talk a little bit about how our business is structured, Dan, Marty, and I, and how OnPassive is going to affect that and literally is going to work for us while we sleep. And that's happening right now. As we look at our business, we've got people coming in 24/7. We are a worldwide business. We've got people from Singapore to Australia to Canada to the United States to Nigeria. I mean, we are a worldwide company right now. And this is before OnPassive has rolled out.
Yes, it is. It is before OnPassive has provided anything. They have not provided products. They have not provided the technology they promised. In fact, people can't even log in. Yeah, they're having trouble with the login. This big tech company here made a website that has issues with the login. That's what's happening. This thing has not launched as a company yet. They have been talking about how they were going to launch since 2018. We are now going into the year 2022. Like, we have 2 weeks left of this year, and they're not launching in the next 2 weeks. I can assure you of that. In fact, they're trying to figure out the login and hope to have that all figured out by Wednesday. It was Friday, then Monday. Now we're on Wednesday. Yeah, see what's happening? They have not even launched yet. They have nothing to offer anyone. Yet apparently, over 1,800,000 people have signed up for this thing. Yeah, just wrap your mind around it. I'm having a lot of trouble.
And our business, it works 24/7. I wake up in the morning and really at a minimum, guys, I'll have a half a dozen to a dozen people that have come in and requested more information on OnPassive and want to be in our Facebook group. And why that's so important for you all to understand.
Okay, who of our subscribers are trying to get into their Facebook group? There is no way that this man wakes up with dozens of people trying to get into the Facebook group that are actually interested in OnPassive. This is something that all these MLM people say, that they don't have to do any work. They hardly have to go out and recruit. People just come to them, right?
The products sell themselves.
That's what you'll hear them say. The only problem is OnPassive doesn't have products to sell itself. This is pretty much all you get are these webinars of information as to how the company works. Been reacting to a lot of them, and they don't even explain it well. I'm hoping that this compensation plan's explained well in this video. Otherwise, I'm going to have an aneurysm. But I doubt it, Mike. Come on, like, maybe you wake up a couple times a week with one person. Let's be real.
Is because if my business, if Marty's business, if Dan's business is working 24/7,
then you're going to give Marty back as Johnson? He's in it to win it back.
If you're on our team, so is your business. And as we move forward and OnPassive unrolls, we are going to teach people how to really expedite their business by doing what we do. It's not hard to do.
What is it? What is it that you do? I really do not know what it is. I mean, when you guys explain it, you say that you go into this founders area, then you recruit people and sign them on, and then apparently people just randomly get recruited to you with an automatic service, and you just sit there and make money. So what are we doing? Apparently we're just sitting around and making money, Mike. Now I have to do stuff? Like, I actually have to do something now? I'm already about to quit, okay?
And you don't have to do it at the scale that we do it, but it can make a huge difference in the growth of your business.
None of us can do it at the scale that Mike and Marty do it, okay? Nobody can do it like Mike and Marty.
So as we look at OnPassive, as we look at this business start to really crank up, our business is running 24/7 right now because of the things that we do. And because of that, your business is running 24/7 because of what we're doing. And obviously, if you're a Go founder and you have a Go founder position right now,
I feel like he just said that him and Marty and his other buddy there run the whole thing. Like, they're the ones doing the work. I just got to join, and then because of the work they do, I'm getting a team. How is that fair to you guys, though, when you're the ones doing all the work? Is this why Marty lost his Johnson? He was just overworked until it fell off? I mean, that sounds ridiculous to me. Anyway, let's just keep going. Maybe he'll explain more.
You've paid the $97. Your business is working every minute of every day. It just is. It's just the way we've set it up. It's the way we've done business for years and years and years.
What? It just is? This is the way we set it up? It's the way we've done business for years and years and years and years? I mean, your company really only opened up in 2018 now. Don't act like you've been out here since like 2008 or something. Calm down, Mike. Calm down. Secondly, that doesn't tell me anything. It's just the way it works, guys. It's just how Al works. This is the most information you get about how this thing works. It just works. It just does it. It works automatically. It's like, okay, that's great. Like, explain it to me. What is it doing? How is it working? What is the point of all this? What is the point in life? Why are we all on this earth? You know, just so many questions.
Those people that have come in, become a Go founder, when OnPassive does roll out, you're just...
Did you see that little head nod he did? When OnPassive does roll out, like, I don't even think Mike believes it's going to roll out.
It's in a really, really good place. Now, again, in the last video, I talked to the people that don't have the $97 and couldn't come in at the Go Founders position. I think I said Go Passive last time. It's the Go Founders position. That's okay, because what we're doing is really going to escalate. And whether you come in as OnPassive rolls out, you weren't able to become a Go Founder, that's okay.
So then what's the point in becoming a Go Founder if it never matters when you sign on? Michael! Listen. This is making no sense to me. Your whole point is that it is best to get the $97 and to join before the launch. Now you're sitting here and saying,
Oh, well, it doesn't matter if you join us before the launch with the $97. Don't worry. When you sign on as a customer, you'll still be taken care of.
so then why did all those people have to sign up with the $97 before the launch? And after the launch, aren't you guys going to be charging like $300 for a package? So if someone doesn't have the $97 to sign up before a launch, how are they going to have $300 to pay for a package after it? They won't be able to. This is silly. Okay, Mike? This is silly.
Things are really going to look extremely good for you and your team.
Okay.
Now, what I want to do, I also want to go over and I want to look at the compensation plan.
Please, we need it explained to us by someone of your intelligence and stature, Mike. I know you can do it.
One more time. It's really important that you get what's happening here, because this is just, it's huge.
It's huge. Remember all the Trump memes?
It's a huge problem. The huge problem. That is a huge problem. And it's a huge show for them.
It's really going to be a big debate, but I'm always ready.
It's not just big, it's huge.
It's huge. Well, now you can just meet Michael.
What's going to happen with our team? And if I run over to the compensation plan, this is a 3x10 forced matrix. And I want you to keep that forced in mind. As we look at each one of these matrices, and again, they are an independent matrix, each one of them, the 25, the 125, 250, and 500. But as you...
Thanks for, saying the numbers for us, Mike. I really had no clue what they were.
Fill out each matrix. Not only is the matrix forced, you can only have 3 people in your first tier. Just 3 people. Everything else goes down below you. And that's why it is forced. All the people that we bring in, Marty can only have 3. I can only have 3. Dan can only have 3. And all the other people go down underneath our group. And that goes for all the people that come in and actually market this program.
I feel like that would only work, though, if only the people at the top were working. Because as you're bringing in people to put under your people, they're supposed to also be bringing in their own people to put under them. So if you can only have 3 people under you, and then the rest got to go under other people, how is this all going to work out, especially with an automated system? It sounds like madness to me.
It's a huge problem.
Just a bunch of people going under a bunch of people and no one knows where anyone is.
And there's a lot of them. So it's forced down 3x10 forced matrix. But here's the really, really cool thing that I want you all to understand. Really get this in your mind. You're not only forced downwards, you're forced horizontally.
Oh, wait, what? Hold on. I don't understand. Because I'm supposed to be signing up for these packages. See, what isn't explained is that after you pay the $97 to get in, then you also have to buy one of these tiers. So you have to spend $25, $125, $250, $500 in order to get your place in the pyramid, okay? So if I only pay $25, you're saying you're going to eventually move me up to the $125? But then what about those people that paid the $500? There's nowhere else for them to go. And you're telling me that after they had to pay $500, then all of a sudden all the $250 people get to go into that category? This whole thing seems very unfair in how it's run. And this company is always like, we're fair. It does not sound fair. It sounds like the founders are set up to fail. I know that we often say MLMs are set up for the Huns to fail. I promise you all, you have never seen a business actually set up for founders/Huns to fail like OnPassive.
So as you come in the 25, you will be forced to go to the 125, 250, and 500.
Well, if I don't want to.
You're not going to be forced to take money out of your pocket. What's going to happen is the money is going to accumulate in your account. And when you're ready, when your organization is ready to go to the next level, the Ash and his team is just going to move you over to the 125.
Huh? Oh, wait, what? The money accumulates in my account. What if I withdraw it? Am I not allowed to? So I'm making money to just accumulate in an account. And you're not going to take the money from my pocket, but Ash is just going to switch me over. Are you taking the money out of my account? Because that would still be taking money out of my pocket. Technically, this residual income, once you put it in my account, it's my money. So anything done with it, you're taking from my pocket. That makes no sense to me how you could move up like that without paying. And he's like, oh, don't worry, we won't take it out of your pocket. You just have an account that's accumulating your money that we're going to take it from. Okay.
The 250 and the 500. And believe me, you want that to happen. So it's not only forced down, it's forced horizontally. Now, if we go to just the 4th level right here, and we look at this, we look at the 4 levels, the 25, the 125, 250, and 500. If we look at these 4 levels, and we don't go any lower than that, once you get 81 people in this group, okay, that's filled the first, the second, the third, and the 4th level. They also are going to be forced to go horizontally.
Oh, wait, what?
And when they fill up the 25, they'll go to the 125, 250, and 500. What that does at the 4th level, cumulatively, you get all the money in all of these matrix through the 4th level, and cumulatively, that's $4,000.
What? That makes no sense. That literally makes no sense. You just picked a level and then claimed that if I signed up to level 4, which means I would have 81 members, that all of a sudden I would be getting the $4,000. What do you mean it's all accumulative because people are all moving up? This is what I mean. How does this pyramid scheme work? Okay, Mike, we have people being recruited to go underneath you, but then they're also going horizontally. Does this not sound like the most convoluted thing you have ever heard in your life for a compensation plan? I have never in my life heard of people moving horizontally in their pyramid scheme. This isn't just one pyramid. This is like 10 pyramids all moving around together.
$4,000 will change lives with most of the people online right now. I know it will. I've been around long enough. I know what that does to people.
This guy's like, I've been around enough to know that if you have an extra $4,000, it can help you out. I had to live a long life into my middle age to figure that out. Yeah, no, before I thought that if people had $4,000, they just flushed it down the toilet, didn't do anything. Now I've come to find out that $4,000 can really help someone. Come on, Mike.
And it's awesome what happens with these people when you start making $4,000. With this,
has anyone started to make $4,000 yet, Mike? Like, how would you know this? This company hasn't even launched yet. Nobody's made a cent. There's people in these meetings complaining about how they need to pay bills, and they've been sitting here waiting for this company to launch and therefore not getting paid. So explain to me how you would know all about this when it hasn't even happened yet.
This system, because it's a forced 3x10 down and forced horizontally across, you can't help but be successful. And that's the really, really key. They're going to force you to be successful.
Oh, Lord, Mike. You're going to force us to be successful? Can we launch the company first, damn it?
I absolutely love that. Because the way Ash has structured this thing,
Oh, Lord.
it's really, really cool, guys. You can come in, get a position, and just sit back and watch.
Guys, because of how Ash structured this, which we're never going to explain to you, by the way, this is the closest you get, it's going to be really, really cool.
Really, really cool.
All you got to do is pay $97, pay for one of these tiers, and then sit back and make money. You know, that doesn't sound sus at all, Mike.
Now, you will share this thing because that's just human nature. As you start making money, we all tend to share good news. But just at the fourth level, 81 people, which by the way is really, really easy to do.
Really, really easy to do. Who else has been on an MLM out here? Tell me how easy it was to get 81 people signed up under you. It is really easy to do, right? No!
Our Facebook group will have over 1,000 by the end of this week. So 81, really, really easy to do. And we get it filled out through the fourth matrix. It's $4,000. I think a lot of people on our team, that's going to be happening to them very, very quickly. And this is just me, but I believe that we're going to have people on our team, and a lot of them, that are going to be making six-figure incomes this year for the first time in their life.
Be making six-figure incomes this year for the first time in their life.
Ooh, Mike, you recorded this 9 months ago. It is just you that thinks that, Mike. Because here we are 9 months later, and guess what? Nobody's made money. Especially not six figures. By the end of this year, wow. I'm almost out of word. Like, I'm stunned. This man actually had the audacity to sit here on a screen and tell people they would be making six figures by the end of this year. And this company hasn't even launched yet. And they're having trouble with the login. How is anyone supposed to make six figures, Mike, when they can't log in? You're only giving 100,000 people access now to the O founders after telling them that if they paid the $97, they'd get early access. Now only 100,000 out of 1.8 million. You see how unfair this business is and how awful it is actually set up? This aged terribly, Michael. Terribly.
That's how powerful this compensation program is.
Sour milk.
So we've got a couple of things working for us. Number one, great compensation plan. This thing is going to work for everybody.
Where? Where was the great compensation plan? Now, here's the other thing you have to keep in mind. A lot of people that join this company, English is not their first language. I am English. Native language, English. I had trouble understanding that. How are they supposed to understand it, Mike? It's not like you guys have translators that translate your videos to get it to the people that speak other languages. This thing's confusing for me. Very frustrating to me that this company does this.
They force you to be successful. But even more importantly than that is we're developing a business, have developed a business that works 24/7, whether you're awake or whether you're asleep. And this business is just going to continue to churn as we scale it up.
Is it going to continue to churn because this is aging like sour milk?
And the people on our team, especially the people that have come in and gotten a Go Founders position, man, you're just in a really, really good place. So,
says you and Ash. But then at the beginning of this, you were like, oh, well, don't worry. If you can't get the Founders position, you guys can just sign on as customers. Same thing. You'll be set up just the same. So again, why would we need to then sign up as an founder? No incentive at all.
That's it for today, guys. I didn't want this to go too long. It's really, really important that you have a business that works 24/7. And when you have a compensation plan like this, man, it's just a home run. Really, it's a grand slam.
Grand slam into your face. Like, this is ridiculous, Michael. This is ridiculous.
So that's it for today, guys. Come on in, learn the stuff that we're sharing with you in the back office. If you don't have your Go Founders position and you can afford it, come on in and get your position as a Go Founder. And if you can't afford the $97, don't sweat it. We're going to take care of you.
See? If you can't afford the $97, don't sweat it. We'll take care of you. Oh, but make sure that you get the $97 and come get the Founders. Like I said, what's the point? You're still going to take care of me. I'll just wait until after you launch, okay? Especially after they watch this video. I hope that people watching this video will make them go, yeah, that compensation plan does not make sense at all. And this company is a scam. So that's about all I can do of OnPassive for now, because tonight I am going to be streaming with the Recovering Hunbot again. We're pretty much doing a stream every single night where we are discussing this awful company and what they're doing. So come and check it out. We are trying to end this scam. I do think that this thing needs to be shut down. It has been going for far too long, ripping off way too many people. According to them, they're ripping off 1.8 million people, all right? So we really need to stop this thing. It's extremely predatory. The whole thing doesn't make sense. As you just heard, the compensation plan really doesn't make sense. And there's no way to make money in this thing. Yeah, you just come on, sign on, and then just sit there, guys. And it rolls in. How many times have you heard that before? Yeah, exactly. So please do give this video a like, subscribe if you are new here. Think about joining my amazing members. And no matter where you are, what you're doing, I hope that you have a fabulous, fabulous, fabulous day. Take care. Fuck you, Ash Mufareh. And I will see you in the next one. Mwah. Bye. Awful video, Michael. Awful.